Eala returns to PH after Hong Kong Open run, end season at career high. Manila, after a hard-fought campaign at the Hong Kong Open, tennis star Eala is back home in the Philippines for a very short break to recharge and celebrate a remarkable year. Eala shared a set of serene photos on Instagram, featuring the tall volcano, captioned, "I always find my way back home Philippines, with Ben and Ben's ride home on its track." On her Instagram story, Eala also gave fans a glimpse of her homecoming comfort, a plate of kakanin. Her return follows a spirited round of 16 finish at the Hong Kong Open, where she pushed Canada's Victoria Mboko to 3 sets in front of a large, cheering Filipino crowd. Despite the loss, Eala ended her 2025 season on a high note, achieving a career-best WTA ranking of number 50, a major leap from her position at number 140 at the start of the year. The young ace will return to the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain for training before turning her attention to the Southeast Asian Games in December, where she is set to represent the Philippines once again. For Eala, who has spent most of the year competing across the globe, her latest post says it all, that no matter how far tennis takes her, she'll always find her way back home. In a season brimming with promise, ambition, and milestone after milestone, 20-year-old Filipina tennis prodigy Eala has returned home from her final stop of the year, the Hong Kong Open, carrying not just her racket, but the weight of history, expectation, and a career-high world ranking. The journey has been as much inward as outward, a rapid climb, a moment of reckoning, and now a time to rest, reflect, and recharge. The final chapter of the season. The Hong Kong Open marked the end of Eala's 2025 campaign. In the round of 32, she advanced after Katie Boulter retired injured, 6-4, 2-1 Boulter, in a match where Eala showed composure and empathy. "I'm a little out of words. I think this time of the year is a tough moment for a lot of players physically and mentally." Philstar +2. Her next match, in the round of 16, was a volatile affair against Victoria Mboko of Canada. Eala took the first set 6-3. Yet Mboko answered back 6-3 and 6-4 to end Eala's run. Eala had led 4-1 in the decider before Mboko's comeback sealed it. GMA Network +2 Gulf News +2. Though the exit stung, Eala embraced the match with gratitude. "What a match to end the season. I enjoyed every minute I spent on court. Everything from the fight to the fans was something to remember and will hold a special place in my memories." GMA Network +1. A season of breakthroughs. Eala's 2025 campaign wasn't simply good. It was transformative. She entered the year ranked around number 147, and by November, she had reached a career high in the WTA rankings at number 50, or around there. Some sources list number 51. Daily Guardian +1. Some of the standout moments. She became the first Filipina to enter the WTA Top 100 and then Top 50. Daily Guardian +2. Business World Online +2. Historic wins, notably beating former Grand Slam champions and climbing the tiers of the sport. Wikipedia +1. Her strong showing in Hong Kong, though ending in defeat, still underscored her upward trajectory. For a player who carries national hopes, cultural weight, and personal dreams, this year will likely be remembered as her breakout. Homecoming, reflection, and what's next? Returning to the Philippines, Eala wasted no time in grounding herself. One of her first stops was the scenic backdrop of tall volcano in Batangas, signifying a moment of pause amidst the whirlwind of travel and tournaments. Business World Online. But the rest won't be purely administrative. Eala has her sights set on the upcoming Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, in Thailand, where she aims for gold after previously securing bronze medals. Business World Online. She also expressed excitement at the possibility of a future WTA 125 event being hosted in Manila or Clark. A leap forward not only for her, but for Philippine tennis as a whole. Business World Online. What this means for Filipino tennis. Eala's rise is not just a personal triumph. It shifts the possibilities for a country historically underrepresented at the highest levels of the sport. Every ranking point, every televised match, and every win resonates beyond the baseline. She carries in her strokes the aspirations of young Filipino athletes who now see the top 50 not as a distant dream, but as one within reach. Her homecoming signals that while the international circuit may be far-flung, the roots remain firmly grounded. Family, country, identity. The road ahead. Of course, the journey isn't over. This season ends, but tenure as a professional athlete continues. Here are a few things to watch and think about. Rest and recovery. After the physical toll of a full season, especially one ending on a gritty match like Hong Kong, taking proper time to heal will be key. Mental fatigue can be as draining as physical. Maintaining momentum. That career-high ranking is a milestone, but now comes the challenge of holding it, and then surpassing it. Opponents will increasingly view her as a threat. National representation, the SEA Games, and possibly future home events, offer a different kind of pressure. Representing your country adds a layer of expectation that's both exhilarating and heavy. Expanding the platform. Her progress opens doors for infrastructure and opportunities in Philippine tennis. Will the WDA facility or tournament in Manila materialize? That could be transformative. Growth mindset. Having achieved major steps, the mindset will shift from breaking through to sustaining and evolving. Tactics, physical conditioning, versatility, and handling big match pressure all become more important. Final thoughts. Eala's return home after the Hong Kong Open is more than a ritual of ending the season. It is a moment of reckoning. She leaves the international courts this year with a deeper sense of what she is capable of, and perhaps a clearer vision of what's next. She will tell stories of late-night flights, pre-match nerves, battling through sets, hearing the Filipino cheers from faraway stands. But she'll also carry the stillness of tall volcanoes' vista, the home soil air, and the knowledge that she represents more than just herself.